So, I'm a storytime YouTuber now, apparently. Coming for Tana Mojo's career. Just kidding. Am I? Nah. Such a cute. Hey guys, what's up? So, welcome to my channel. My name is Valerie, and yeah. I am so nervous to tell the story time, but whatever, I don't care, because like it's my channel, I can do whatever I want. So as you know, a few days ago was my birthday. I went out to dinner with some friends, and then you know, the usual dinner, drink, clubbing. I'm a college student in New Zealand. It's pretty typical, but it was just like it started out good, like my birthday dinner thing. It was pretty chill. Like I went to this place called, we had dinner at this place called the Headquarters, which was really nice. It was a good experience. The food was really good, the drinks were good, and then obviously there's some people who just want to go for dinner and have food and cut the cake, and there's some people who are gonna go out with me. And yeah, so I went with about 3 friends to go out. So their name is Kate, Claire, and Harry. These are the people that I went clubbing with. So I wanted to go to this club called 1885, and I usually have a pretty good time at 1885. It's not my first time at this club. I maybe been to 1885 3, 4, maybe 5 times. I'm not really sure, but I think I've went there quite a bit. Like it's one of my favorite places, or well, after this experience, used to be my favorite club to go to. But yeah, it is a club that I'm quite familiar with, I guess. But yeah, because I like the music they play, and I always know that 1885 guarantee me a good time. Like, the music is good, at least. The drinks are a bit pricey, but the music is good, and I didn't want to get super drunk on my birthday. Like, I do want to be tipsy, but I didn't want to be like blackout, bye-bye. And I was drinking already at dinner, so I didn't want to go too heavy at the club because, you know, I need to be sober enough to Uber home. But basically at 1885, it wasn't bad immediately. It was sort of just, it was going well. Like, we were all dancing, drinking, having a good time, and then this happened. So the main crux, or the main climax of the story is basically 1885 is like this, okay? There's like a stage at the very front, which also has a DJ booth. So this is the stage, okay? That's the bar right here, and that's the dance floor. The dance floor faces the stage, and on the stage is a DJ booth. And behind the DJ booth, there's a bit of space where people can dance or come up to the stage and just dance, you know, be like, ooh, pop your booty, and like, you know, have a good time. And I think that night, which was this Saturday, last Saturday, they were having like a special DJ. I don't know their name. I think it was called We the Youth. That was the name of the event. I don't know. I wasn't really sure what it is, but yeah, it was on a Saturday. I remember there was the name of the sign that they were putting behind the DJ was called We the Youth. Anyway, I think it was like a special DJ, and this DJ must have invited some of his friends to come out with him, or like enjoy his set or whatever, like be his hype man or whatever. And it was these 2 boys. There were these 2 boys, and one of them was a white shirt guy. He will become important, I guarantee you. He will become important. Let's call him white button down guy, okay? Anyway, these were 2 of his friends, the DJ's friends, I think, that was working that club at night. And they had called a bunch of girls up to dance on the DJ stage, and I wasn't one of the girls like they called up, but like I was dancing near the DJ stage, and because I was wearing like a crown, basically like a tiara, I would show it to you, but it broke on the night I went out, so I don't have the tiara anymore, sorry. But yeah, they saw that I was wearing a crown, these girls, and they were like, oh my gosh, it's your birthday, come out and join us, and come up and dance with us, basically. Come join us and dance with us. So I was like, yo, yeah, like, yeah, sure, totally, I'm here to have a good time. I'm not, when I go out, I usually dance with strangers anyway. So, like, I'm, like, pretty open, like, I don't I'm not one of those girls who are like, I'm only gonna dance with my friends. Like, no. Like, I'm here to do whatever, yo. So I went up on stage, and literally the minute I step on stage, the guy in the white button down was like, who are you? Like the bitchiest expression. I was just like, what? Like, I thought at first he was like the bar manager or something, telling me that I'm not allowed to be on stage. But like, obviously he wasn't, because he didn't wear any tag or anything. He had like no proper authority, because if not, I would have been kicked out already. You know, because I was on. And then basically he was like, who are you? Like what the fuck are you doing here? Like, the way how he looked at me was just so like bitchy, basically. I was just like, what? What's with all the attitude, bro? I didn't even say anything to you. I literally just stepped up on stage for like 5 seconds and you're already giving me attitude. Anyway, then the girls, one of the girls, were just like, it's her birthday. Let her dance with us. Like, and then he left, and he was like, whatever. Like, his whole face was like, whatever. Like, he left me alone, which is fine. Like, fuck you too, dude. Anyway, I was just dancing and stuff like that, and I was on heels this whole night, which is probably my mistake in the first place, not to wear heels on a night out. Like, I always knew, like, it's gonna be a regret, but I did look hot in those heels, so is it a regret? But yeah, I was on heels the whole night, and my feet did hurt a little bit. So I was just dancing, and then I was like, why don't I just chill for like 5 seconds and like rest my feet, because it's like sore from all the dancing I'm doing. So I'm still on stage at this point. So like, I like laid back and let the other girls dance, and I just lean against the wall and try to chill for like maybe 5 seconds top, before this guy in this white button down came up to me and was like, if you're not here to dance, can you please leave? And I'm just like, huh? Like, who are you? Like, what? I just chilled here for 5 seconds. Like, the thing is this, right? I've been to 80 and 85 quite a few times, and I had danced on this platform before and stuff like that. I've danced on this platform many, many times, like this stage area that the girls had invited me up to. I've danced on that quite a few times. I've literally had been like sitting, like, because there's a stage and then there's like a wall area that the stage is behind, and you can just sit up on the stage and just chill. Like, I've done that before. I'm like, yo, like, usually people are really chill with me just leaning back against the wall by the DJ. Like, it's usually really chill. Why are you being so like, if you don't dance, like, I do know that back in Malaysia, some of the clubs, like, if you just stand on the platform, they will kick you out. They will be like, oh, if you're not, like, showing that you're not, you know what I mean? Like, but usually 1885 is pretty chill if you're just chilling by the stage, you know what I mean? Like, people, like, most of the time, people come here to have a good time. If you're telling people to dance, and if you're telling people, like, oh, if you don't dance, get the hell out, then, like, that's not, I don't know, but like, the way how he was saying it was like, if you don't shake your ass for me, if you don't like twerk on me or twerk and dance and shake your little booty, get the fuck off the stage. And I'm like, okay, if it's from a bar manager and they want you to dance on stage or keep on dancing on stage and not just stand there like a boring person, like, just because you don't dance doesn't mean, I'm getting off track. But basically, the way how he was like coming off to me was like, if you don't dance and make it seem like, you know, you're dancing and stuff like that, just get off. And I was like, excuse me? Like, he obviously was just a guy whose friend is DJing in the place, and just because of that, right, he just wants to invite a bunch of hot girls up on stage and he want them to like shake their asses for him and grind on him and stuff like that. And the thing is, like, you're just a friend of the DJ who works here. You're not a bar manager. You don't own this place. You can't tell the customers of this club what to do. I'm sorry. Like, boy, no. Ugh, I'm so angry. I'm still so angry about this. Whew. Anyway. Yeah, so that's what happened. Like, he was just, the way how he treated me, and not just me, like the other girls at the place, like, he just wanted the girls he was just inviting girls up on that platform, like attractive girls on that platform, to dance it up against him, to grind against him and stuff like that, which is not a problem, because usually like clubbing, like if it's consensual clubbing, that happens, like people grind against each other. That's just the gist of it. But when you're treating people like, if you don't grind on me, get off, like get off the stage, like I don't want you around, I don't want you to, like basically raining on your parade and ruining your time, like that's not cool. That's pretty disrespectful. Fuck you. But yeah, he basically just did that, say that to me, and I was like at first my first response was like, okay. Like I was just kind of shook that someone actually say that to my face. Like if you have a problem with girls like not shaking your asses enough, just be like, you usually just say that to a friend and not to your faces, because like you're like openly being disrespectful. But you know what, I applaud you. It had balls to be that much of an asshole. Anyway, basically I was just like okay, like, but in my head I was like, excuse me, did you just say that to me? Like that. But at the moment I still couldn't comprehend that was what was said to me. So what ended up happening was that this girl, before I could even properly form a response to that, this girl just came up to me. It was so sweet. The girls were so sweet, actually, the ones that they invited up stage. And basically she just came barreling towards me and started hugging me like, hey, and then I started like grinding against her as well. And basically after I did that, like dance up against her, that other girl, he started looking like satisfied, like you came here to do what you had to do. And I'm just like, I'm not your little stripper girl, like, to dance for you. Like, who are you? Like, fuck you. That's, I didn't feel comfortable with that after I saw his face and his expression, and basically, like, I just didn't feel comfortable because it felt like I was dancing for him, and I'm not even paid for this. Like, no. Like, just because you invite me up on stage, you let me, like, dance near the DJ, doesn't mean you're entitled to, like, seeing me shake my ass. Like, you're not entitled to anything. Like, and he was the only one acting like that. Don't get me wrong. Like, the DJ and the other guy in, like, a Hawaiian shirt, I don't remember. It was hazy. I have to remind you that I am pretty tipsy at this point. And that other guy in Hawaiian shit was being so inclusive, was like, yeah, dance, have fun. It was only him that was just like, if you're not here to dance, can you leave? Okay, and then another part to this is that my friend Harry, who's a guy, my dude, he's just a friend, and Harry would never be into me that way because I think Harry's gay. Is he? Yeah, he's gay. So, I'm not his type. Moving on. Harry and I usually dance together. Like, we just dance, chill, like, have fun, had a good time. And Harry wants to join me up on stage because he saw me on stage. This was before he was like, if you're not dancing, can you get off? And Harry tried to jump up onto the platform. And I wasn't the only one who's asking him to come up. The other girls were also like, come up, join us, dance with us. Like, these girls were obviously like just here to have a good time and dance with everybody. Like, I love them. But yeah, Harry tried to join up, and he basically Harry, and then this guy in a white button shirt, only him, by the way, the DJ didn't care who came up. Like, the DJ didn't care as long as you had a good time, you know? He was the only one who cared. He was like, he came up to me when he saw me, like, wave Harry over. He was just like, is that your man? And I'm just like, no, but he's just my friend. He was like, oh, we can't have that here. Like, we don't want guys up here. And I'm like, then what the fuck are you doing here? That's literally what I wanted to say, but I didn't say that. I should have. No, but I got him back so much. Anyway, the story is taking too long, but whatever. The story gets better, I swear. The story gets better. And then after this, okay, I didn't felt comfortable after he said, oh, if you're not here to dance, then just leave. And I started, like, I shake my ass with this other girl, and then he looked satisfied. Like, he finally looked like, he was like, yep, that's what I wanted. He literally did this after I did that. Like, he went from, like, if you're not here to dance, can you please leave? And then the minute he saw me shake my ass, he was like, I didn't felt comfortable with that, because it felt like he made me felt like I had to, like, dance for him and twerk for him to earn his approval, to literally just stand by the DJ, when usually, like, I didn't have to do that. And that's so, like, sexist, kind of. Like, I just didn't feel comfortable with that. Like, no one ever treated me that way. No one ever treated me like I was a piece of meat. Like, usually people, DJs who invite girls up on stage or people up on stage, just want you to have a good time. The reason why they invited you up on stage, because you look like you're having a good time. You seem to be having a good time, and they want to show people, like, hey, all these people are having a good time. You should have one too. That's usually the case. It's not like this situation where it's kind of just uncomfortable. You know what I mean? So I got off because I felt really, like, uncomfortable, and I felt really like sort of harassed, but not harassed. Like, I wasn't harassed, but I just didn't felt comfortable in that environment. So I got off, and then I went to find my other friends, my friend Claire and Kate, and I went over to the chiller areas where we can get a drink and chill and, like, rest my feet, because I was on heels all night. I'm tired. And then my friend Claire, like, this maybe an hour, 30 minutes to an hour has passed by, and my friend Claire was like, let's go dance, like, the music's good. And I'm just like, yeah, let's go dance. And then she dragged me to the dance floor, and we were near the DJ booth again, like, up front where the music was pounding, and we were, like, in a crowd, and we were all dancing, like, chilling, like, you know, getting down to the music. And then I turn around, and because we were facing the DJ, and he was still up there with his friend, his DJ friend, in a white shirt, and he locked eyes at me, and he was like, and then I was starting to get clearer to the DJ booth, and he was like, you know, we could have invited you up here, but you were such a bitch. That's when I lost it. And admittedly, like, the alcohol did fuel my emotions. Like, I was already feeling pretty disrespected in the start, but I let it go. Like, I didn't care. Like, I was just like, you know what, like, whatever, just go away. And you don't need to be up on the DJ stage to have a good time. You can just have a good time at the dance floor with your friends, you know? Like, I'm not gonna let this asshole ruin my time. But then you came up to me and was just like, you could have been up on stage, but you were such a bitch. And I was like, that's when okay, I know I overreacted. I probably did overreact it, but I was under the influence of alcohol, so please excuse me. So, you know what I did? I basically grabbed him by the shirt, by his collar. He was, like, in a white collared button down shirt. I grabbed him, and I was like, don't you ever talk to me like that again. And I think I tried to slap him, but what ended up happening was a punch. So I was just like, and my friend Claire had to pull me back and drag me away before I got kicked out. So, but the funniest thing that happened in front of the bouncer, and that bouncer didn't even come up to me to tell me off, which basically means he's been, like, a douchebag the whole night. So maybe, like, the bouncer didn't like him, and that's why he didn't tell me off, or maybe he just didn't see it. I don't know. But, like, my friend Claire pulled me away before I could, like, strike him again. Anyway, I know I overreacted. I'm pretty sure I overreacted. I shouldn't have smacked him. I shouldn't have punched him, but it felt so good. I'm sorry. I don't advocate violence. Violence is never the way to solve things. I was, like, hyped up emotions, under the influence of alcohol. I was pretty tipsy. I was pretty pissed. But yeah. Anyway, that's my little story time of how I punch a guy for the first time for disrespecting me like that. And yeah, I'm a feisty little Malaysian girl who obviously don't like to be tested, because this is what happened when you test me. Like, I'm usually a pretty chill person. No, I'm not. But, like, I mean, I usually let things go the first time, but like since you literally decided to be like, you could have been up here, but you were such a bitch. First of all, I wasn't a bitch. I just decided to leave because I didn't want to do something that you wanted me to do. Second of all, it's not like it's the greatest thing up there to be up on stage dancing with you. He was like a goatee and he looked so disgusting. He wasn't even that hot. Like, yikes, bro. Anyway, that is my little story time of how I punch a guy for the first time. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. And like, yeah, thank you 1885 for literally raining on my 19th birthday party. Actually, no, like 1885 has always been a good club. It's just this one bad experience with a douchebag. Hope you never invite this. No, I don't want to ruin your career. Like, so yeah, thank you 1885 for like ruining my 19th birthday. It was literally like not a good night because I just spent the whole night fuming about this one fucker who tried to be like a douche, an absolute asshole. Like, that is not okay. Hope you enjoy my story. That is how I punch a guy for the first time and stuff like that. Anyway, see you guys soon. Comment, like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you can get more of me. And yeah.